Have you ever loved someone, but still felt afraid they might leave you for someone younger, someone older, someone better? Have you ever looked at your relationship and thought, what if the age gap becomes too much? What if people are judging us? What if I'm not enough? Because let me tell you something. Age gap relationships can feel beautiful behind closed doors, but emotionally exhausting in your mind. The comments from people, the insecurity, the overthinking, the fear of losing the person you love, and sometimes that fear can slowly turn into toxic love. Welcome back to Real Love, Real Life, the channel where we talk about real relationships, real emotions, real heartbreak, and real healing. Today, I'm sharing a story that changed my life forever. Feeling insecure in an age gap relationship. How I escaped the cycle of toxic love and finally found freedom. This is not just another relationship video. This is a story about insecurity, emotional pain, growth, healing, and learning to finally choose peace over pain. So before we begin, make sure you like this video, comment your thoughts, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload from Real Love, Real Life. Because on this channel, somebody's healing starts with one honest conversation. And stay until the end because I'll be shouting out active subscribers, telling you how to join my one-on-one relationship advice sessions, and giving loyal yearly supporters a chance to receive free access to my mini course, How I Escape the Cycle of Toxic Love, My Journey to Healing and Freedom. Let's talk on it. When I first met her, I didn't care about the age difference. Honestly, love made everything feel normal. Her smile felt peaceful, her voice felt comforting, the conversations felt real. But deep down, insecurity was already growing inside me. Sometimes I wondered, am I too old? Am I too young? What if she finds somebody closer to her age? What if people convince her to leave me? And that's the dangerous thing about insecurity. Sometimes the relationship isn't even toxic at first. Your thoughts make it toxic. You begin overthinking every text. Every late reply feels suspicious. Every social media post starts bothering you. And before you realize it, you're emotionally draining yourself, trying to protect love. People love judging age gap relationships. Some people will call it weird. Some will say it won't last. Some people will project their own failed relationships onto yours. And eventually, their opinions started getting into my head. I remember walking into public places and feeling people staring at us. Even online comments made me uncomfortable. And instead of communicating properly, I started becoming insecure silently. I smiled outside, but overthought everything inside. That insecurity slowly became emotional distance. And one thing I learned is this: a relationship can survive an age gap, but it struggles when communication disappears. That hit me hard, because instead of talking about my fears, I buried them. And buried emotions always grow louder. I started changing who I was just to feel good enough. I tried harder, loved harder, gave more attention, ignored my own emotional needs. I became so focused on keeping the relationship alive that I forgot to protect my own peace. And maybe somebody watching this right now understands exactly what I mean. You can love somebody deeply and still lose yourself in the process. That's when I realized something painful. I wasn't just afraid of losing her. I was afraid of not feeling chosen. And insecurity will make you beg for reassurance you should already feel naturally. That's emotionally exhausting. The relationship became a cycle. Overthinking, arguments, apologies, temporary peace, then pain all over again. And every time we argued, the age gap became the center of my insecurity. I started comparing myself to people online. Social media made everything worse. Everybody looked happier, more attractive, more perfect. But social media rarely shows emotional reality. Behind many pictures are people silently hurting. That's why I'm honest on this channel. Because healing starts with truth. One night, I sat alone thinking, how long am I going to keep suffering just to hold on to a relationship? That moment changed everything, because I realized something powerful. Love should bring peace, not constant anxiety. Yes, relationships take work. Yes, insecurity happens sometimes. But when fear becomes your everyday emotion, something has to change. And the first thing that needed healing was me. Not the age gap. Me. Healing wasn't easy. Some nights hurt. Some mornings felt lonely. Some memories kept replaying in my mind. But slowly, I started rebuilding myself. I focused on growth. I focused on peace. I focused on emotional maturity. I learned that confidence doesn't come from someone constantly validating you. It comes from finally validating yourself. And if you're watching this today, feeling insecure in your relationship, I need you to hear this. You should never have to shrink yourself just to feel loved. Real love should feel safe. Not perfect, not fake, not controlling, safe. If you're in an age gap relationship right now, stop allowing outside opinions to destroy your happiness. Ask yourself, does this person respect me? Do they communicate honestly? Do they make me feel emotionally safe? Are we growing together? Because maturity matters more than age sometimes. And insecurity grows strongest where communication is weakest. Talk openly. Stop suffering silently. You deserve reassurance too. And if this story touched your heart, make sure you check out my mini course, How I Escaped the Cycle of Toxic Love, my journey to healing and freedom. The link is in the description below. In this course, I go deeper into healing after toxic relationships, rebuilding confidence, recognizing emotional manipulation, and learning how to finally choose yourself. Also, check out my blog for more motivational relationship content and healing advice. Follow me on TikTok for daily relationship motivation, Instagram for behind-the-scenes content and real conversations. All links are in the description below. And listen, if you're struggling with relationship problems and need someone to talk to, I'm now offering one-on-one relationship advice sessions. You can message me through Instagram your situation. I'll personally listen to your story and send you my honest advice and solutions through a voice message session. Sometimes people just need somebody who understands. Check the description below for all contact links. And before we close, huge shout out to Chrissy Work Media. Chrissy Work Media is dedicated to helping individuals and businesses grow their online presence through creative, professional, and results-driven digital services. From social media management, video creation, graphic design, to advertising, Chrissy Work Media focuses on helping brands attract attention and grow online. Their mission is simple: to help businesses become more visible, more professional, and more successful in the digital world. So remember this: age doesn't destroy relationships. Lack of trust, communication, emotional safety, and self-worth do. And if you've been feeling insecure lately, don't lose yourself trying to hold on to love. Choose peace, choose healing, choose yourself too. If this video helped you in any way, like this video, comment your experience below, subscribe to Real Love Real Life, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. I'll also be giving weekly shout-outs to subscribers who like, comment, share, stay active, and watch the videos all the way through. And for my loyal yearly subscribers, I'll be giving special shout-outs and free access to my relationship healing course. Also, make sure you check out my next video, How to Stop Loving the Wrong People and Finally Choose You. My true story. Sometimes the hardest relationship to fix is the relationship you have with yourself. But once you heal that, everything changes. Sometimes love enters your life when you least expect it. Not every love story begins perfectly. Some begin with confusion, insecurity, fear, and emotional scars from the past. And sometimes the hardest battle in a relationship isn't the age gap. It's the war happening inside your own mind. This story is about a man who loved deeply but slowly lost himself trying to hold on to someone he thought he couldn't live without. It's about overthinking, fear of judgment, emotional pain, healing, and finally learning that real love should never make you feel small. This is the story of Marcus. Marcus never expected to fall in love again. After years of heartbreak and toxic relationships, he had built walls around his heart. He focused on work, stayed to himself, and stopped believing real love existed anymore. Then one evening, everything changed. He met Aliyah. She walked into his life unexpectedly with a smile that made his stressful world feel peaceful for the first time in years. Their conversations felt natural. Their connection felt effortless. She listened when he spoke. She respected him. She made him laugh again. For the first time in a long time. Marcus felt alive emotionally. But deep inside, fear was already growing. Because Marcus was older. And no matter how much Aliyah reassured him, he couldn't stop overthinking the age difference. At first, Marcus kept his fears hidden. But slowly, insecurity started changing him. Every time Aliyah posted a picture online, Marcus wondered who was looking at her. Every time she went out with friends, his mind created stories that weren't even true. He began asking himself questions that slowly destroyed his peace. What if she leaves me for someone younger? What if I'm not enough? What if people convince her I'm too old for her? The worst part was, Aliyah wasn't even giving him reasons to doubt her. The battle was happening inside his own mind. And insecurity has a dangerous way of turning love into emotional exhaustion. One day, Marcus and Aliyah went to dinner together. While they sat laughing and enjoying each other's company, Marcus noticed people staring. Two women whispered while looking at them. A group of young men laughed quietly nearby. Marcus tried pretending it didn't bother him. But inside, he felt embarrassed. That night, he went home and stayed awake thinking for hours. Social media made everything worse. Comments like, "She could do better. He's too old for her. She just wants security." Those words slowly poisoned Marcus's confidence, and instead of communicating openly with Aliyah, he started emotionally shutting down. Marcus became someone he barely recognized. He became overly protective, overly emotional, overly anxious. He constantly needed reassurance, and without realizing it, he started draining himself emotionally, trying to keep the relationship perfect. Aliyah noticed the change. One night she asked him softly, "Why are you fighting so hard against yourself when I already chose you?" But Marcus didn't know how to answer. Because sometimes people who've been hurt before don't know how to believe they're truly loved. Instead of enjoying the relationship, he became consumed by fear of losing it. One evening, after another argument caused by Marcus's overthinking, Aliyah sat quietly with tears in her eyes. Then she said something that changed him forever. She said, "Marcus, I can love you deeply, but I can't heal insecurities you refuse to face yourself." Silence filled the room. That sentence hit harder than any argument ever could. For the first time, Marcus realized something painful. The age gap wasn't destroying the relationship. His unhealed fears were. And suddenly, he understood how toxic love begins. Not always through cheating or manipulation, but sometimes through unresolved pain. A few weeks later, Marcus sat alone in his apartment staring at old photos. He looked tired, emotionally drained, lost. That night, his friend Jason called him. After listening quietly, Jason finally said, "You keep trying to hold on to love while letting go of yourself." Marcus broke down emotionally, because deep inside, he knew it was true. He had spent so much time trying to be enough for someone else, that he forgot to love himself properly. That night became his turning point. Healing didn't happen overnight. Marcus started focusing on himself again. He worked on his confidence, his mindset, his emotional health. He stopped comparing himself to others online. He learned that real confidence comes from self-worth, not constant validation from a partner. Slowly, he changed. He communicated better. He trusted more. He stopped letting outside opinions control his happiness. And for the first time in years, he finally felt emotionally free. Not because life became perfect, but because he stopped living in fear. Months later, Marcus and Aaliyah sat together watching the sunset. This time, there was peace between them. Marcus smiled and said softly, "I spent so much time fearing I'd lose you that I almost lost myself." Aaliyah held his hand and replied, "The strongest relationships happen when two people stop fighting each other and start healing together." And in that moment, Marcus realized something powerful. Love becomes healthier when fear stops controlling it. Moral of the story: the biggest problem in many relationships isn't age, distance, or outside opinions. It's insecurity left unhealed. When you don't heal emotionally, fear can slowly destroy something beautiful. Real love should not constantly make you feel anxious, unworthy, or emotionally exhausted. Healthy love requires trust, communication, emotional maturity, and self-worth. And sometimes choosing yourself is the beginning of healing everything else. To anybody watching or reading this, stop letting insecurity convince you that you are hard to love. Stop comparing your relationship to social media. Stop allowing outside opinions to control your happiness. If someone genuinely loves you, respects you, communicates honestly, and makes you feel emotionally safe, don't destroy that connection because of fear. And if you've been hurt before, take time to heal. Because unhealed pain will make you question people who are trying to love you genuinely. You deserve peace too. You deserve reassurance too. And most importantly, you deserve to love yourself enough to walk away from emotional suffering. Life teaches us painful lessons sometimes. Some lessons break us, some lessons build us. But every experience teaches us something about love, healing, and ourselves. Marcus learned that age wasn't the enemy, fear was. And the moment he stopped living for outside approval, he finally found peace within himself. So if you're struggling emotionally right now, take a deep breath. You are not alone. Healing takes time. Growth takes patience. And real love begins when you stop abandoning yourself to keep other people comfortable. Choose peace. Choose healing. Choose yourself too.